Okay, so I'm in Germany. There's the van over there between the trees. So we've left Slovakia this morning and crossed Czech Republic, and we're in Germany at the moment. We're having a rest. Jeremy, our driver's a bit fucked, so he's having a rest. He doesn't trust me to drive. He doesn't know me that well. He's got two of his kids in the van, and yeah, I think he's a bit unsure about letting me drive. He told me of another of his friends was driving and Jeremy was sleeping and his friend crashed the van. So I think he's a bit nervous about letting me just carry on, which is a shame because I'm a pretty careful driver after several accidents and driving like a fucking idiot when I was a kid. Language! But I've learnt and I'm a good driver these days. Bit of a granny driver, but you know, I don't blame him for not trusting a stranger, so I've only known him a couple of weeks, so yeah, that's cool. Anyway, we're resting up, and what have I been eating? Well, it's difficult. I've been struggling a lot. I've had a lot of junk food, a lot of meat, which is good, but mixed with a lot of crap as well, so yeah, struggling to do anything with this diet while travelling so far. So I managed to find a farmer's market that was just closing a few days ago in Slovakia centre, in Bratislava centre, and managed to score some unsalted raw cheese for the first time ever. I think it's sheep cheese, completely unsalted, bit bland. Yeah, it doesn't really taste of anything at all really, but it's the stuff we've been looking for, and it's the one that Agnes van der Planets, the creator of the primal diet, recommends for removing toxins from the body. Kind of like sponge. I can see how it might remove toxins. It is like chewing on a sponge. There wasn't a lot else at the farmer's market as it was closing. What else did I get? I managed to get some some organic eggs, some raw milk, one bottle left which I drank immediately. That was beautiful. First I've had since I've been away, I think. Well, since I left Spain, I guess. Oh no, I had some in France, yeah, since I left France. What else have we had? And some kefir they had there, which was nice. Goat kefir. But as for meat, they didn't really have anything there, just the dried meat, which there's a lot of in the east by the looks. And we've had several barbecues out here, which has been okay. Lots of steak, lots of pig everywhere again. And at the market, there was one cafe open which he had some meat there, and I wasn't sure what it was, but he did microwave the shit out of it and serve it to me in a bowl for €8, which was a bit expensive. And I asked him what it was. He kept saying more cack, which just sounded like more shit. And it looked a bit weird. It tasted a bit like chicken. I couldn't tell what it was. I scoffed it all down because I was so hungry, and we couldn't work out what more cack meant until one guy turned up with a phone and googled it for me, and then I realised it was turkey, which wasn't so bad. But nothing raw, all cooked meat all the way really for the last few weeks. Very raw, very few raw meals. Today I had duck, which was served with sauerkraut, which was nice. Dumplings, which I tried not to eat, but I did have one dumpling. But really I need to stay away from these carbs. Been quite relaxed about diet, not giving myself a hard time. Feeling pretty good. However, I have been drinking alcohol, and at the market, the guy who served me the turkey, as the market closed, his friend came in with a bottle of some apple, I don't know what it was. It was like, we managed to work out through some lame translation that it was like 52%. And I've done 2 shots. He offered me a third. He looked like he was going to keep going. 2 shots of that and a beer. Oh, and a beer in a crazy bar earlier that day, which was a really weird place, which I'll write about in the blog. Yeah, so, and then I got back to to the house and we had a barbecue, and we thought was going to be our last night, so we drank 2 bottles of wine. It's the drunkest I've been in years. Felt like shit yesterday, which was the following day. Really bad, just gouged out on junk food. Oh yeah, that was the weird thing. I've not mentioned it on this channel before, but I had a jaw operation in 2002, I think it was. I think it's a similar thing to what Frank Tofano had, you know, just resetting the jaw, correcting the bite. I used to have an underbite, so I was like this, like Rude Dog and the Dweebs. Anyway, I've had that corrected, and it was so weird coming out of this operation and having a different face. I felt like I looked very different. I wasn't sure if I looked any better, but I certainly looked very different. And I had a bit of a mental collapse and went into a bit of a depression after it. I couldn't accept this new face of mine. Yeah, pretty fucked up. And I had a few years of depression, and it's why I originally grew my hair long, is to hide the new face I had, because I couldn't accept it. That's why I first grew my hair. And I suffered a lot with that, really. A bit strange. A lot of people say I don't look any different. In my eyes, I look like a different person every time I look at my reflection. And what's that been now? 16 years, and I still don't look like me. I can't accept this new face of mine. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all that now. Just thought I'd mention it because when I was hungover yesterday, I've got a handle on this kind of BDD, or body dysmorphic disorder I would call it, that seemed to stem from the operation, and I suppose I've had part of it all my life, but the operation really accentuated it, and I suffered for many years. But lately I seem to have had a handle on it and not really been obsessed with these kind of ridiculous issues of image, and yeah, it's not really been there much. I've seemed to have solved it in many ways, it's just not coming up. But on my hangover, it was back in force, and I could really, yeah, it's weird. I think drink really fucks you up, and it might be fun while you're drunk, and it was fun, but you do pay for it. And I still feel a bit shit today, but yesterday I was like on a real downer. I couldn't work out what I was doing. I felt really down about myself. Every time I looked at my reflection, I looked so bad that I got quite depressed about that, and really regretted my operation, started going into all that nonsense again. And just to think how much I drunk in my 20s and 30s after the operation, and how much I struggled with my BDD, as we call it, body dysmorphic disorder, and how easy it is when you haven't got drink in your life to just have a more of a even keel in your mental state, you know. And you see so many people complaining about their lives or how depressed they are or their mental health, and then they're drinking every single day. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I didn't really put them together for a few decades, but if you're drinking, you know, more than twice a week, it's probably going to fuck with your mental health a bit, like, and you're probably going to feel a bit down, or I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely got an effect anyway, and I seen it clearly yesterday. It was a good reminder, actually, because I have been slipping back into drinking again, which is weird because I was clean for 5 years. But all this socialising is quite hard, so drink helps. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to slip back into that habit of getting slaughtered all the time. And yeah, I do enjoy as much as I like letting go with drink and getting a bit crazy, there's something to be said for the sober life and just the clarity of mind, and don't get me wrong, it's not all rosy. Life doesn't suddenly solve itself, but certainly not having to deal with these negative, horrible hangovers that, you know, don't make you feel great about yourself. It's a real plus in life not to have that to deal with. So yeah, drink really sucks and it really fucks you up. And then yeah, I ate total crap yesterday. I gouged out on 3 huge bags of crisps, which I haven't done for years. I think my body was craving fat. Obviously I needed some good quality clean animal fat. That's I think what I needed, but I couldn't find anything like this where I was. So I just bought 3 packs of crisps from the garage and just gouged out on them fucking all in one go. Scoffed a lot, went to bed, felt like shit. Hated my face, hated my life. And now what? Fuck knows. Feel a bit better today. So we've had duck today. We're in Germany. Some raw cheese. What else have I got here? Oh yeah, I bought this. I don't think it's great, but it's acid whatever milk. And this kefir milk from, you know, it's not great stuff. I'm aware it's not raw and all that. It's pasteurised with culture, I think, so I don't know. It's probably shit, to be honest, but it's better than... Oh yeah, I've got this as well, which is, again, probably crap, but it's tartarski, which is Czech for tartar. So it's beef tartar, steak tartar. So you eat it raw. I've had a few of these with raw egg, like on the picture there. Obviously it's in a packet. There's loads of like preservatives and shit, so I don't think it's great. I'd much rather find a good butcher, you know, and eat some fresh, organic, grass-fed meat, which, yeah, I'm not finding. So I'm heading to Brittany now. Hopefully be out of Germany tonight. Should be in Brittany tomorrow afternoon, I think. Still about 1,200 kilometers to go. And we're not sharing the drive-in, we're just resting. So we might take a while. So, what else, man? Well, I look forward to hitting Brittany, really, because I'm sure there's loads of good produce there. Jeremy says there's plenty of raw milk. So yeah, if I can stock up on some good quality animal products there and try and lay off the drink a bit. I'm looking forward to a week of healthy living, I hope. And then I'm going to get a ferry home in about a week's time. And yeah, I've got lots of stuff to do at home, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe plan some world travel after that, you know, because I want to go further afield this time, and I definitely want to escape the Welsh winter this year. Fuck doing another Welsh winter. I always travel in the summer where, you know, there was a heat wave this year in Wales. Everyone's enjoying the heat wave. I could enjoy the Welsh summer and escape the Welsh winter. Instead I do it the other way around, I don't know why. So this time I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm not sure where to go yet, but yeah, we'll have a think about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some beef tartare, covered in fucking crap, I think. Oh yeah, I got a tripod of mine. So this is beef tartare from a packet from Tesco's in Czech Republic. It's really nice. Just eat my own hair there. Okay, it's got it all over the fucking blanket. Yeah, it's really nice. If I do it the proper French way, they just kind of crack an egg and they just take the yellow by passing it back and forth. Oh fuck, comes that. They put the yellow kind of on the beef, and that's how they serve their steak tartare in France. Bit of a mess there, but yeah, you get, you know, we're on the road. So yeah, beef tartare with egg yolk. It does taste really good. Okay, see you in Brittany. Ciao!